How do we keep the blessing of God? The first thing you must know is preparation is the mother of success. Preparation is the mother of success. Now, I'm not talking about preparation for the blessing. I mean preparation for war. The blessing attracts opposition. My brother, my sister, people hate you. Everybody must know that. You don't need to do anything bad for somebody to hate you. Somebody hates the way you talk. Somebody hates the way you walk. Somebody hates the friends you keep. Somebody just hates you for hating sake. You think I'm lying? Ask Jesus. What did Jesus ever do to anybody? He was the best role model you could ever think of. Yet people killed him. They didn't just kill him. They made sure he died the death of a criminal. I know he planned to die like that. But a man that raised the dead, healed the sick, made cripples walk, and we think that after feeding people, they will love him. He fed them twice, but they hated him to the point they sought to kill him. If you think, I'll just mind my business, nobody hates me, well, people hate you. And so preparation for battle when you are blessed is the next thing you must know in retaining your blessing. You must expect opposition. I'm not telling you a bad prophecy. These days in the church, we get caught up in positive confession and we live reality. Bad thing will not happen to me, God forbid. Bad thing will not happen to you. But Jesus said, when you pass through the fire, not if you pass. Isaiah 44. He said, when thou passest through the fire, it shall not burn thee. Did you also notice that in Psalm 23, Psalm 23 is like the journey of a Christian life. In Psalm 23, he starts with the Lord is my shepherd. You just become born again. The Lord is your shepherd. I shall not want. I'm happy. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. How did we now appear in the valley of the shadow of the dead? Where is this shepherd leading us to, that we, innocent sheep, are now going to the valley of the shadow of death? You must expect that after he has made you lie down in green pastures and you're drinking, there are enemies that will come for your head. I learned this early and long in life, and I started to prepare myself for battle. And I'm going to teach you a few things, just hang on, how to prepare yourself for battle. But how did I learn this? One time, I was seeking the blessing of God in my life, and I went on a 40 days fast. And that 40 days fast, I carried every book I could lay my hands on. And I carried them onto this fast. And I was fasting, I was praying. The first thing God told me, the very first thing I was praying, I think was second or third day. And I heard God say, people will call you a cultist. They will say, Satan gave you this money. They will say you're Illuminati. They will call you names. Do you still want this? I thank God I said yes. Because if I've said something as stupid as I don't want people to call me a cultist, something about God can disqualify you without telling you you're disqualified. Saul was disqualified. After 2 years, Saul reigned for 2 years under the covering of God. Reigned for 38 years without God's covering, but he was still king. God is the only boss, I read, that can fire you and you still be coming to work. You must be careful when dealing with God, what you answer. When I answered that, I said, Father, if they like, let them call me Lucifer himself. After all, they call Jesus possible. I need this wealth. Since that day, I started having revelations of scriptures. There'll be sometimes there'll be no money in my pocket. I'll just open the Bible and I'll see something deep. I'll put it to work. When I put it to work, voila, credit alert. Now, that is not without its own enemies and adversaries. There are people that left me. There are people that ganged up against me, say, you were preaching heaven, hell. How come you're not preaching wealth? I say, well, that's what God sent me to preach. He said, God does not send people to preach anything like that. Christians were the ones persecuting me. What I'm saying to you is, expect opposition. Hear this and hear me well. It does not matter what you think about yourself. People hate you. The fact that it's not showing up is because you don't matter yet. When you get to the top, you will have a big target on your back. The first thing to retain the blessing is you must expect it. When you expect it, then you will prepare for it. In the next episode, I'm going to teach you how to prepare for that opposition. God bless you.